Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you...
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing a what's for dinner. I ended up sharing 3 of the meals that I cooked for my family this week. I had planned on doing a full week, but I ended up feeling under the weather for a few days. So I have 3 meal ideas for you coming up. I hope this gives you some inspiration and helps you plan out your meals for the week. If you like what you see, go ahead and keep watching. So night number 1, my family requested breakfast for dinner. So we're gonna do some Spam, some eggs, and some fried rice. For the Spam, we like ours cut really thin and fried really crispy. It ends up coming out kind of like bacon, but you just see me here struggling to cut it as thin as possible. So sometimes we end up with tiny pieces, but whatever works. And as long as you get that crispy, crunchy texture, it works out perfectly.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to...
I'm gonna go ahead and throw the Spam on our skillet. I love this thing for cooking grilled cheese or pancakes and bacon and Spam, just because so much fits on it and you can kind of work on other things while this is cooking. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on and then start on the fried rice. For the fried rice, all I put is some shoyu or soy sauce and pepper. I don't add salt because the shoyu has salt, even though I buy the low sodium one, and the Spam also has a lot of salt. So that's just my way of decreasing our salt intake a little bit with this meal.
We began to feel the fire.
So you're gonna notice I go back and forth a lot when I cook. I don't know if you guys are like that too. Let me know down in the comments. I do the same thing when I clean. I just go from one thing to the other, and I feel like with cooking you really have to multitask, especially when you're cooking different meals. Anyways, I'm gonna stir the fried rice and then start on these scrambled eggs. So I'm gonna add some spinach in here just to add some extra veggies, because my kids will not eat the veggies unless I mix it in with the food. So we're gonna just toss some spinach in there.
Wild, never sleep, never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be 2 hearts running wild. Now the morning is the afternoon. We lay awake in bed. So loud as the hours pass, we're gonna do it all again. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just 2 hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be, we're gonna be 2 hearts running wild.
All right, meal number 2, we're gonna go ahead and make tacos. We had taco night this night. I love taco night. These are the seasonings I put. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fry up my ground beef. Once it's almost completely fried, I go ahead and add the seasonings, and then I add seasonings again once it's completely cooked. So I season it twice. Same thing with chili. That's the way I do it. It comes out so much better to me and more flavorful.
The night's young, and it's just begun, as she puts her hand in mine. We
while the taco meat is finishing cooking, I'm going to go ahead and shred some lettuce. This is normally when I chop any tomatoes, olives, or any other toppings, but today we only had lettuce. Once it's done, I'm going to drain whatever grease is left. I use a paper towel and just soak whatever it is up. I put the paper towel in a bowl on the side until it cools off, and then I throw it away. I forgot to record it, but this is where I add the seasonings again. Here's just a quick overview of our toppings, and we have soft shell tacos or tortilla chips.
Our hearts beat.
Hi everyone, it is now Saturday. This is the last recipe of the week. I ended up feeling not sick, but just under the weather on Thursday, and then yesterday I was kind of recovering. So we did like a thrown together dinner on Thursday. I didn't get to film it because I was feeling so lousy. And then Friday we did pizza night. We do pizza night not every single Friday, but we do like to treat ourselves with pizza night. So that's another idea for you. Tonight we're going to be making pinto bean soup, so let's go ahead and get started on that. I'm going to start off with chopping all of my veggies. I was debating chopping these up. Usually baby carrots in soups and stews I leave whole, but because I was doing this on the stove and the girls were going to be eating it, I wanted to make sure they were soft enough, so I decided to just go ahead and chop them. Normally for this recipe I would just use 1 carrot, so instead I just used a handful of baby carrots. And I normally add celery, but I pulled my celery out of the fridge and it had gone bad. I was so bummed. I hate wasting food, but that's what happened this week, probably because I was feeling down earlier in the week. So we didn't eat as much as we normally would, but let's go ahead and chop the veggies.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire.
So on medium heat, I'm just adding olive oil with the veggies. Once the onions are translucent, I add garlic. You guys know I measure everything with my heart. I believe I mentioned that in previous videos, but if you didn't know, I measure everything with my heart. Even when I'm following a recipe, I still just do spices however much I want to put. I don't sit there and measure them out. What is going on with my hair again? I do not know. Mom life is real, right? But let's go ahead and season that up. And then we're going to add the beans, the ketchup, and the chicken broth. You can also use veggie broth if you're trying to make this a vegan meal. But I always use chicken broth. That's just always what I have on hand.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began.
Oh, and 1 bay leaf. So once I get all of that in there, I'm going to go ahead and bring it to a boil. Then I'm going to cover it, reduce the heat to a simmer, and let that go for about 20 to 25 minutes. While that's boiling, I stir it occasionally, but I go ahead and just clean the kitchen as best as I can. The less dishes I have to clean up after dinner, the better. So I'm gonna go ahead and dry whatever dishes were on the dish mat and wash whatever dishes I just made.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young, it has just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just 2 hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be 200.
So the soup still had a few minutes left, so I decided to go ahead and make some garlic toast. I do this pretty easily. I just add some butter on some bread, add some garlic salt and some parsley. I just put that in the oven on broil, and you have to leave the light on and watch it because I have burnt so many toasts. This is one you cannot multitask. You cannot, or you will burn it, or at least I do. I don't know. But we're gonna go ahead and get that going. The girls love garlic toast with spaghetti and soups. It's one of their favorites. You'll see that in a later clip while they're eating.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young.
So you'll notice I have our leftover pizza on the counter back there. My husband will be eating pizza. He does not like beans. And he ended up sharing with one of the twins. She is just like Dad and is so picky. But here's a quick overview of their plates and the food and some clips of them eating. Rose, she ate her garlic bread and pizza. Isabella ate everything and then ate some of her sister's blueberries and some of her sister's soup.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her.
And tell me what's wrong and why you never